Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku.co daily futures market review for the trading day ending Wednesday, June 1st. Firstly to gold futures, and here we see a change of trend to the upside for gold. Previous day's trading we saw the formation of this small white body candle at the end of this significant downtrend. There was an opportunity here for the buyers to come into the market. We have seen the buyers return here, changing the trend. Having said that, however, doing so on a very weak and decisive candle. Strong resistance coming in at the 1218 level, previous support area, now holding as resistance for the past two candles. And we have seen some decent price rejection there, but price rejection from the area down below the bodies of these candles as well, extending down to around that 1200 round number. So a lot of indecision in this market. Possibility of the buyers continuing in this market, but certainly with the market changing trend on an indecisive candle, it does suggest that we could see the sellers return, and a likelihood that if they do, they may end up testing back down to this 1200 level, in line with the market being bearish in all three time frames for trading below the cloud, the Kijun-sen and the Tenkan-sen, and being strongly supported by the Chikou span. Just looking at the bands here with gold futures and still trading down below that lower band, suggesting a strongly negative tone to this market. If we do see the market attempt to rally, looking to resistance to come in at the lower band at 1225.8. And just to the to gold futures with the hourly charts, and the market did rally to find resistance at the first pivot point resistance level, sold off to find support within the bands, and at that middle pivot point level, rallying again, resistance once again at the first level, selling off where we had the band squeezed. Strong breakout to the downside, strong follow through. The introduction of indecision, a very small body candle here with a large shadow, testing down below the first pivot point support level, suggested possibility of change of trend. We did see that occur, and we now see the market trading back within the bands, but finding resistance around the middle band. Now, the middle band coincides with the middle pivot point level. That is an area where we are finding some strong resistance, and if the buyers are strong enough, if they can breach up through there, we could see the market trade to the upper band, which coincides with a resistance level around this 1218, 1219 area, and a breach through there could see the first pivot point resistance level tested at 1222.9. If we do break out down below the lower band, looking to support to come in at the first pivot point support level, and then the second, which coincides pretty much with the 1200 round number of support. Next to NYMEX oil, and continuation of the trend to the down, a change of trend, sorry. The previous day's trading, we saw a trend change to the upside, the market finding resistance at the $49.90, $50 level, being strongly rejected from there. The change of trend has occurred off the back of the strong selling, that build of momentum, but importantly, the area below the Tenkan-sen has held as support, and the market has been able to close down below there, with the buyers taking control of the market at the end of trading, suggesting that there is a very good possibility of the buyers returning here and trading the market back up to test this $50 level. Now, that wouldn't surprise. That is a normal way that we do see markets approach these big numbers. They will go and test there, bounce away, test, and we'll do that a few times. With the buyers taking control and the market unable to trade down through the Tenkan-sen, we've seen a very strong loss of commitment from the sellers down below there, and the buyers returning solidly by the end of the day. This will be our benchmark moving forward. If we do close down below the Tenkan-sen, we then could see the market end up trading down to the Kijun-sen support around this 46.72 level. But at the moment, we do have a strong bull market in the longer term, medium term time frame, supported by the Chikou span, and just slightly bullish by trading around the Tenkan-sen, but so close that we're neutral. But as I've mentioned, the short-term dynamics are favouring the buyers coming into the market. Now, just looking at the bands here, and for the previous day, we saw the market trading within the band, so that strong bullish tone that we had previously in the market, it was no longer there. And today, importantly, the upper band holding as resistance, and this is suggesting just a little hint that certainly there's a lack of strength from the buyers here, but also that we could end up transitioning into a downtrend phase. A lot of to happen before that does play out, but importantly, we do need to watch that upper band It now trades at the moment around 49.40, 49.45 is where it's at the moment. So watching it if it does hold as resistance, or if the buyers are strong enough to break out back up to the upside.